Example number 6, you've been told to solve the equation 4 raised to power x plus 1 is equals to 3 plus 2 raised to power x. So only logarithms can solve algebraic equations with unknown powers. So 4 raised to power x plus 1 is equals to 3 plus 2x. So we can simplify that by bringing everything on the left-hand side of the equation. So we'll have 4x plus 2x coming this side is minus 2x plus 1, then positive 3 coming this side is negative 3 is equals to 0. So we have 4x minus 2x, then positive 1 and negative 3 is negative 2 is equals to 0. So 4 raised to power x can be written in terms of 2 raised to power x. So remember 4 is the same as 2 squared. So 4 is the same as 2 squared, then that 2 squared is raised to power x minus 2 raised to power x minus 2 is equals to 0. So that is the same as 2 raised to power x, then raised to power 2, then minus, remember 2 raised to power 2x is the same as 2 raised to power 2, then raised to power x, and it is the same as 2 raised to power x, then raised to power 2. That is laws of indices. A power outside multiplies with the power inside. So we can now let 2 raised to power x to be another variable y. So if you let 2 raised to power x to be y, we will have a quadratic equation. So where there is 2x, we'll now have y squared minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. So that is quadratic equation. You can solve by any method. So if you solve it by factorization, we'll have y plus 1 into y minus 2 is equal to 0. So it is either y plus 1 is equal to 0 or y minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have y is negative 1 or y is 2. So remember, y was 2 raised to power x. So 2 raised to power x is negative 1 or 2 raised to power x is 2. So remember, the logarithm of negative numbers are undefined. So when the value of y is negative 1, then the solution does not exist because logarithm of a negative number is undefined. So the first case we have x is logarithm of negative 1 to base 2. So that is undefined. You cannot get the logarithm of a negative number. Then the second case, 2 raised to power x is equals to 2. That implies x is the logarithm of 2 to base 2. So a logarithm of a number to the same base is 1. So the solution of x is 1. And that is the end of that example.